Hi Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Welcome to your March 2024 tarot reading. I hope and pray all is well with you and that you enjoy the message. Let's get into these cards. Let's see what messages come out for you this month. Taking a breather is going to be like super crucial for Capricorn. I don't feel like anything that's causing anxiousness is happening. It just feels like you will want to be very chill. I got the confirmation card coming out. I didn't even know this was in here, but I'm just going to say that's confirmation. Yeah, Seven of Swords. You could have dealt with a lot of manipulation that was happening in your past, and you are encouraged to relax, especially if... I don't think you needed to clear your reputation. I just think you needed to take a breather. I don't think much had to do anything with you. Yeah, the devil comes out. Capricorn energy. It doesn't necessarily feel like your toxicity, but just maybe toxic energy that has kind of been projected towards you. It doesn't necessarily help that sexual attraction, or it feels like an energy of that. A deviance, though. It's kind of come up. Maybe somebody tried to slander you or tried to come in towards you with this, and you had to put a distance between you, this person, the situation, and this energy. This could have been somebody that maybe you thought that, I don't know, because you have the World and then you have the Hierophant behind that I can see, Capricorn. I wouldn't be surprised if this was a person that you were committed to at one point in time. But I feel like things just never really worked out. But it just feels like you need to take a breather. You need to take a rest, a refresher energetically. And I also feel like something's getting called out. Three of Swords. Seven of Cups. Some of y'all could find out that somebody has options. Cheating is very heavily like brought up in this reading. For the first two cards, the Devil and the Three of Swords. Did somebody's lover like get caught up? Cheating or something like that? What's that song by Ronald Isley when he talking about go upstairs, pack your bags because you busted? Capricorn energy, again, the Three of Pentacles along with the freaking Eight of Pentacles. Meanwhile, you're working. I also feel like you have a lot of good endeavors that are coming towards you, a lot of financial gain that is coming towards you. Somebody's about to be very upset because I feel like, yeah, Six of Cups. They fucked up at the wrong time. King of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, they don't necessarily have much to offer to begin with. Maybe just good looks, but along with that, a series of unfortunate events. The Moon in the reverse. I also don't feel like this person necessarily handles their emotions well, and I don't feel like they feel their emotional best. They could be a little bit depressed, energetically speaking. What the fuck does this have to do with Capricorn? The Ten of Cups and the Six of Cups. The Six of Pentacles. I feel like I'm reading for like the complete ending of something, but it's like right at the very end, because soon after it's like a jump quest, but it feels like maybe a freaking day, Capricorn. And then there's like bliss that comes into you. Not only positive news, information, and happiness. I feel like there's a surge of energy, like the energy that you feel when somebody meets someone for the first time, feels equally attracted to another person, communicates with the person, starts getting to know a person, or exchanges numbers. But like, this could be somebody that you wind up connecting with for a while. It's not somebody who's secretive with their emotions, have hidden things from you, lie to you multiple times, promises that they're going to change. You do this cyclical thing. Like, this is not a person like this. And I feel like it's a reward because of how you've been healing. 8 of Cups came out sideways. And I feel like it's something that you are perpetually doing. Like, you could be perpetually cleansing yourself, or perpetually like saging, healing, doing calm meditations, doing something that keeps you grounded. Your life is like really peaceful. And I also feel here that you're not distorted. You don't live in a make-believe euphoric sort of a mindset or energy, especially these days, Capricorn, where you might have experienced some sense of delusional energy. I feel like you've been able to dissipate it, see through things clearly. I'm not getting the vibe of 7 of Cups energy with you. And I get here that it's not hard for somebody to appreciate or see all the hard work and effort that you have put into situations that haven't really given you much. So to have a situation like this take place or occur, it definitely puts you in a domineering and dominating predicament, where not only are you able to advance yourself, not settle again, not necessarily be interested in anything that restricts or prohibits this newfound energy that you have come across. Nobody who's going to downplay who you are, what you're destined towards, or fake like you. I feel, energetically speaking, you are wanting to master things, and rightfully so. And I also feel like you are incredibly fertile during this time, so you choose to do what you do with that. But characteristically speaking, you can use that energy for a whole lot of things that will lead to this amplification of who you are present day. It doesn't mean that offers won't come, because offers are there already. They're already planned out, with the 9 of Cups following right behind the Empress. Of course they're there. Of course people are completely interested in you. But this isn't just a baby fucking offer. It's from an emperor. Capricorn. There's really not anything to be angry about, even if this reading plays out as far as your health, or even career, or gain, or status in your business, or shit, love, marriage, whatever it plays out as. It's a huge shift. It's a huge change. It's not something that is unnoticeable. And whether you choose to publicize this, or you choose to, whatever you choose to do in this situation, people who know are going to be appalled. People who find out are going to be even more shocked, especially with the more time that comes, you know, the more time that's related to this, and they find out. But it's your business, so you do what you do with that, okay? But it is very good business, I'll say. Very good business. For those of you where this is business related, there's going to be someone who recognizes your business, like very heavily, compliments you, possibly like you have other business deals that comes from whatever, some sort of review or what somebody says comes, you know, like somebody's going to give their opinion of you that's of importance or significance, and it leads to like more clientele. Be careful of who you invest with or what you're invested in during this time, especially at the beginning of the month. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio involved in a situation here. Somebody just wants to play you behind your back. They either want to tell you that they're willing to invest in this and then manipulate their way back in and then abuse you or something like that. Or this is somebody who kind of what the fuck is that lady name? The obsessed fan of Selena's, who wound up her, Yolanda or something. It's giving, you know, like motherfuckers like that. Like they're off the deep end, you know? Three of Swords, you get the World, the Four of Swords, the Death. The Death and the Four of Pentacles. Let that shit stay dead. That's how Capricorn's mantra is. It's like, I've changed, I've transformed, I'm at peace. You know, I'm good with things and how they ended, even if I never, you know, communicate with some of these people, these situations and things again. I'm okay with leaving it where it was in the past. I'm okay with how the situation ended. I'm at peace now. The Four of Pentacles, you know, if I never saw fill in the blank, or if, you know, I never reconnected with these folks, or if I never, you know, there's something here energetically where you are like, because you are doing good, you made the right decision, Capricorn, it feels like, with the World here. And I also feel like you didn't really sulk in matters where it wasn't really necessary for you to do so. But someone doesn't like that. Because you're not, with you not giving this situation any attention, you're not feeding it. So these people, this person, this situation, this energy could be feeling starved. But I mean, what the fuck? They wanted you to be in the Two of Pentacles energy too, like they wanted the Pisces in the Two of Pentacles energy? Because that was the Pisces reading that was, they had somebody around them that wanted them in the Two of Pentacles energy too. Like, it was their goal. It was some messy ass shit. I'm glad we told them in their birthday season so that they knew, but, you know, it's giving kind of that energy. Like, people don't want to see people up or happy or doing good or successful, but these are kind of the same people that you were proud of. It happens, but shit, this is quite, it's like a pattern already. This is my second read for this month. Three of Pentacles gets the Emperor. Capricorn energy, also Aries energy, and this Page of Swords energy with the Four of Wands. The Chariot. Okay. Real specific, real quick. These are kind of the same cards that came out in that Pisces read. All together, actually. But if you have Pisces, I guess check it out. Or if you are connected with the Pisces, maybe there's something in there for you. I don't typically say that. Nevertheless, Chariot at the bottom of the deck, like I said. So this is how it appears. Capricorn, I wouldn't be surprised for those of you who have older children, maybe a child that is going off to college or something like that. They start to vocalize their opinion about your union, your home. If you're the feminine, they could be talking about your husband. I feel like maybe this could be like a step parent to them, and they're like admiring them or appreciating them or something like that. And I don't know if somebody appreciates that, or like they, I don't know, it's one or the other. They either genuinely appreciate that maybe somebody came in and made things good, or somebody doesn't. Or maybe they have like mood swings like that, and so maybe they have their own interjections, but it's coming through very strongly here. But for others of you here, I feel like you have an opportunity where maybe a union is coming together. Maybe you have a new person in your life and you are having like your children meet a person. You don't necessarily know where this relationship is going to lead, not knowing for some of y'all it might lead to marriage or something like that. Or like moving in with each other or something like that. There's something that's coming through about very soon that might be happening, okay? And I feel like you're ready, and I feel like you haven't done this in a while, actually. So it might be something where maybe you discuss it with this person first, and then, you know, something like that happens. Seven of Wands energy here on this Eight of Pentacles. You're very defensive about your work, and I feel like you need to be. I also feel here that a lot of people are favoring you. They really find you energetically very calming or appeasing to be around, but you always are like helping them, defend them. You understand where they're coming from or something like that. You could be relatable. You could be like a therapist, or you could do like some sort of physical work or labor. Like maybe you are a trainer. For others of you, you could be like an instructor, an instrumentalist, a specialist of some kind, a hygienist, a esthetician, something like that. Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. There's a lot of people who really appreciate you. This isn't meant to come out is what I'm getting. Three of Swords is at the bottom of it. I don't feel like it's meant to come out. I feel like that's saying some mad, crazy, bizarre stuff, but it could be true depending on like where you work. But it's showing that like people who are even in like third parties and can't come to an agreement with like within their relationships and stuff like that, like all of the people like you though. Are you a therapist? Do all of the motherfuckers come to you? Bless your fucking heart. If that's the case. That is a messy fucking... Anyway. Three of Pentacles comes out again for you, Capricorn. You're about to have some sort of huge collaboration here where a lot of people defend your work, who you are, what you do. Because I feel like you don't carry it throughout your day, your mood, your energy. You don't necessarily look like all of what you go through and went through, especially just simply throughout your day. You know, I get an energy of like, it might even be a little bit difficult for you based off of like situations that you're experiencing during this time to like keep your head up and to be positive or to be motivational, but you seem to be doing it. And I feel like you're getting people out of ruts who were challenged at one point in time. And I feel like the universe is kind of appreciating you and maybe even gifting you with more people who want to collaborate with you because you have been hermited and you have been becoming more masterful, you know, listening to Source, the Most High, not necessarily being shadow. I meant shallow. Maybe you've been working on your shadow self, your shadow side, so that you didn't really experience a tumultuous dark night of the soul. And it's at a time where like people want to play games with you while you're in the justice energy. How dumb and foolish. Very foolish. I mean, I cannot lie. You got the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands again, the Six of Swords, the Empress, and the fucking Devil. Like, you're a freaking catch, okay? And at the very least, somebody might just be physically attractive who I'm talking to right now. Like, or maybe an offer or the way that it looks or it appears to give an aesthetically pleasing energy to the outside world. But inside is real toxic or is real negative, or somebody is real fast, impatient even. Bad with timing can lead to a lot of like unwarranted circumstances occurring, whether it needs to or doesn't need to. A lot of the time, accidents happen because of these types of situations. And I feel like your life is moving towards peace, or it'll be way more peaceful without like the commotion. Like it'll become more obvious, or it becomes more obvious. What's going on? It will be obvious in the near future if you separated from somebody who you no longer connect with or deal with. Like if this is a situation from the past, this person here is going to be obvious, like that they are very toxic. They might do something in the near future. And if they're not doing something, there's something here about their past actions where they're being held accountable for it, whether they want to or not. But it's so strong in the reading because I feel here you're being like forewarned before the situation comes in, because Source does not want you to worry. Like they really do not want you to worry, Capricorn, because you've been minding your business a whole lot. So when this does come in, they don't want it to be of a shock to you, or they don't want you to energetically kind of spaz, because it is saying that you're losing something that you don't need anyway. But also, I don't feel like I need to tell you to be humble, but for some of you guys, you know, I feel like you making the choice to be humble, it would be good. But I feel like this is something you don't need, you don't want, and it's on a 5 of Pentacles. This is a situation that you left and you don't want back, or a situation where if somebody walked away, you were A-okay as well. You were bored anyway. It's like the reply that you would give back to the situation. So, I heard somebody, this is not me, I don't know if somebody just said this while I was reading. They said they ain't got no money anyway. It's like a female talking about a male, and I feel like, I don't know if somebody has braids or locks or something, but that's the energy that is giving. But the 8 of Wands, I feel like you move forward from a situation very quickly, and I also feel like you have more positive, you can't wait for the future. You cannot wait for the future. You can't wait for new opportunities to occur in the future. You can't wait for refreshing opportunities to happen. And I also feel like you energetically know that you can do better than a situation anyway, especially if this is related to work. If you separated from some sort of job opportunity or something like that, I feel like if you took your time and if you go exploring nowadays or something like that, you will have a very solid offer in comparison to maybe something that either dropped you or you left behind or something like that in the near future. If you needed to know that, or you've been thinking about that, I feel like this would be a great month for you to start doing that. For others of you guys, I feel like at one point in time you didn't experience the best of luck. I feel like luck is like on your side during this time, Capricorn. Like you might double up. 8 of Swords. Some of y'all might have to like change your positioning or your hours or something like that, because somebody around you is restricted, going to jail, or something about somebody's schedule is about to change due to somebody's incompetence. But it doesn't feel like it's your incompetence, Capricorn, but it does feel like you have some sort of consequence that's coming in, a reprimandment that you don't deserve. But I actually feel like it'll favor you once you are able to adapt. You know, one of those sorts of changes. I feel like that's what I'm getting. Because you do have the 10 of Cups here that's promised if you get better benefits or something, better hours. The 5 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, maybe you're going to be tripping about this shit for a little bit. You might say a few words, but then it's like, boop, you turn around with some incredible ass offer. I'm seeing somebody who's like yelling, mad, having to get ready for work. They're curling their hair with one of them fucking hot combs. With one of them fucking hot combs, talking shit, yelling about some new schedule they got to adapt to. And then they get a phone call and there's somebody talking about going up on their prices. Like they signed their agreement under the false negotiation that it was going to be one price, and then they get a phone call, and in the phone call the person is like, no, it's not supposed to be that much, that's not enough, it's supposed to be like, you know, and then it's a higher number, and then somebody like stop with the curl in the hair, and then they get hot, then they push it off, and then they start yelling again, and then they get ready for work a little bit faster and shit, you know, they smiling and shit now, but they was just talking shit about having to get ready to go to that motherfucker. It makes it a whole lot easier to walk away from some things that don't serve you, seeing that it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It also, you know, would suit you to release having that bad attitude just as quickly. Maybe that's the energy that you're in. Like, you quickly turn around, or you quickly hear good news about situations that you thought, you know, were turning out awry or sour or something like that. It actually turns favorable for you, and it makes it easier for you to heal or release the situation. Maybe you've been fighting for this shit for a long time, and you finally have some sort of very helpful resources or people who are able to really get you the outcome in which you deserve or desire. The Rude. I'm also seeing some motherfuckers who, I hope that, I'm gonna say this has already happened. So people who was fighting at somebody's wedding or arguing at somebody's wedding, and not a damn bitch wanted to pay for none of these bouquets that they fucked up either. Not one of them. Sit your asses down. Five of Pentacles. See? Sit their asses down. Like, sit the fuck down. The Five of Pentacles comes out on this, what? Five of Cups. Or get kicked out. Left out in the cold. Ace of Cups. The Knight of Cups in the Tower. I feel like, okay, because sometimes it does happen. I'm saying somebody's going to move down the aisle faster. Like, somebody's going to move closer to you because of somebody's stupidity, essentially, Capricorn, in any situation or predicament. I'm picking up at the end of the month. You're going to have an opportunity that's going smoothly, going very favorably, go a whole lot better because you have some outside haters, distractors to your situation who were already like the only ones hating. Like, nobody else agreed with these folks, but there's like two or more that are just so focused on themselves. And I feel like, Capricorn, you're a very universal person. You've been very loving towards others. And I feel like you've been having people who realize that you no longer give attention to, fighting with each other now. In times when it's about you. Even though you don't necessarily want all the attention on you, they sure as hell know how to show their ass cheeks then. And I feel like that's what's going on here. It's like some people start to show their behind, and then things just go faster, smoother, and even better for you because of it. And I also feel like if you have a person around you, or you will soon, one that is like in good spirits and good chemistry with you, like you guys have a great solid connection, this person, this situation here, they stabilize you for a long period of time. They're trustworthy too, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. And we know Capricorn's like a nice stabilized energy. They don't like some shit that's way too rushed either. Not way too rushed. They like are very defensive of you. Like, they will not back down. And the Black Cat is there. And the snake. Yeah. This person sees like forever with you. And I also feel like when it comes to work situations and things like that, any endeavors that you work on or do, I feel like you're very refreshing. You have a very refreshing outtake or outlook when it comes to these situations. I feel like you're very accurate, even when people try to manipulate around situations, that I feel like you know what's the truth and what's not the truth. And I also feel here, again, this message of somebody who tried to manipulate you, underestimate your worth at an extreme level. Whether it's in the past or they're slandering you in the present day, but it's coming from those past peoples and things like that. Like, people are calling judgment on these people. Like, the Most High is doing it. I feel like you're protected from these people. You might have some sort of huge celebration that comes in, or like a lot of happiness that hits you all at once. And there's somebody who is super jealous about it. Like, they're talking shit right now. They say when your left cheek itches, there's typically somebody who doesn't have the nicest things to say about you. They talking shit. So fuck them. All right? Yeah, because you're moving forward anyway. You're forward focused, and I feel like you are extremely attractive, and I feel like there's a lot of people who are making advances towards you. And I also feel here that your lifestyle, like, your lifestyle means it's elevating. It's going up in front of somebody else's eyes. And I don't feel like your goal is to make somebody jealous. I feel like that's just what sources energetically have happened because of how good you've been doing and taking care of yourself. You are getting a lot of rewards, a lot of financial rewards. I don't think you're expecting these. I feel like you have a lot of great surprises in store for you, Capricorn. I also feel here that there's a lot of people who want to love you. There's a lot of people who want to love bomb you. There's a lot of people who want to apologize to you. And then there's just a lot of brand new offers that are coming in that are more trustworthy, okay? So do not be nervous, all right? And also when it comes to financial endeavors, you have great opportunities there. A lot of callbacks that are coming in there if you're interested in that. I'm also picking up here that your wages are going to like triple double on you, and you need to really be in this energy of 888. That's abundance, okay? And change when it comes to abundance is also vital and necessary for you here. It's good for you. Confidence is your key to success with new moon and Leo is what it's saying. For some of you, like I said, those conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse, especially if you have those Pisces placements in your chart. There was something about a conclusion that was coming in there. And then at the beginning of this reading, we did see something about conclusions. And look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. I feel like overall, we see you reviewing how things are going to go, how things turn out for you. And like it said, be very humble when these positive developments come in for you. I don't feel like anything bad will happen, but I feel like there's an energy here of somebody who will try to come back at you quickly with unneeded pessimism and try to argue and be combative with you because you are so victorious and successful, and you can do without the extra stress, my dear. So Capricorn, that was your message. I hope that you enjoyed. Huge congratulations to you. You had the Emperor and the Empress out here. I hope that you enjoyed this message. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel. I would love to read for your energy. Thank you so much for tuning in, Capricorn, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.